going to hit in the middle part of the country, right where the New Madrid Fault is. And it was so real that when the Lord showed it to me, that I'd walk by the television set for several days after that, and in my mind I couldn't understand why it wasn't on television.
I can understand that.
That's how real it was. But the Lord was showing me, I believe, that if we continue to fool with Jerusalem, and our Secretary of State and our President keeps putting pressure on Israel to give up land and to give up Jerusalem for peace, I believe that a major earthquake is going to strike America.
So what you're saying is, if we pressure Israel to divide up their land, our land will be divided.
I believe that with all my heart. I'm thoroughly convinced of it. And it was right in the middle of the country, and what I saw on there was Indianola, and like an old Spanish map, I saw the word Indianola, and then I saw it scroll down a little bit southwest, and I saw the word Europa, and that was in Missouri. And if you superimpose the New Madrid Fault between Indianola, Illinois, and Europa, Missouri, that is basically an exact replica of the New Madrid Fault. And I won't go through the details of the dream, but it was very, very real.
Well, then a few days later, you heard God's voice.
Yes.
What did he say to you?
That was on Tuesday, and on Saturday morning I woke up as I was coming out of sleep, and I heard the Lord say to me in an audible voice as I was coming out of sleep, he said, a storm is coming. And I live in hurricane territory. I live in the coast of Alabama. And so I knew that it wasn't a hurricane. I knew that it was an economic storm that was coming. I went immediately to my church the next day on Sunday, and I said, I just let me be honest with you and tell you what the Lord showed me. I said, you can take it for whatever it's worth for you. But I said, I feel like the Holy Spirit was showing me that an economic storm is coming, and I'd like for you to be prepared. And so it began to grow from there. And even during Y2K, I never encouraged the church to ever stockpile any kind of food, water, anything like that. Never did, never felt it. But that was in May of 2008, and then the financial catastrophe struck around September, and it's still going. And one of the things the Holy Spirit said to me was, he said, prepare against the summer, which is this coming summer. Summer starts in June, the latter part of June. And I don't know why he said prepare against the summer. He didn't say prepare for the summer. He said prepare against the summer. So I really feel like that whatever is coming is something that the church needs to be prepared for. And I would really encourage people right now, and I'm not trying to engender fear. I'm not that type of person, but I'd really encourage people, if they could, to put up some beans and rice, some extra cash, things like that, other things that they can do to prepare for them and their families. Because I believe with all my heart that if President Obama and Secretary of State Clinton continues to put pressure on Israel to give up Jerusalem and to give up parts of Israel for peace, land for peace, I believe that America's going to go on the skids. And I believe that our land is going to be divided, and I believe it could be the financial end, and it could be the end of America as we know it.